a virgin at 35. So something I hear often is that the men I want don't want me. I'm a red flag and like all this shit. But like, here's the thing. Like, I know how it looks on paper. It's like, whoa, you know? But then you meet me and you're like, oh, it's Lauren. Like, she's totally cool and easy to get along with and doesn't present as like a developmentally delayed person. At the end of the day, like, people can tell me day in and day out, oh, you're never gonna get what you want. You're never gonna get what you want. You're not in charge here. And as much as you don't want me to get what I want, it's not gonna stop me from getting what I want. So bummer for you, dude. The man that I do end up with isn't gonna care. Or rather, he is going to care because it's a positive thing and he respects it. So you're not insulting me by calling me a red flag. Honestly, at this point, anyone could call me any friggin' thing. Okay. I don't hear it. I do not hear it. I'm very tunnel visioned, laser focused on what I want and who I am. And nothing anyone could say to me is penetrating this wall that
I'm not mad at her at all. In an age where everybody is being crazy and sexually out of control and super promiscuous and people is just sleeping with everybody, and I've heard story after story of STDs and STIs and herpes and all of this stuff. I don't really see what a problem is. I see where people were saying stuff like, oh, you gonna die alone or all of this other type of stuff. And I understand that from the lens of a person that is over picky but don't really have any value to add, because I'm so old school that I think that the majority of the value that a woman has, especially, is the decisions that she makes, right? If she makes great decisions and that translates into, you know, positive results, then why is that a bad thing in an era where everybody is sleeping with everybody, especially in cities? The higher up you get, the more you realize that they for everybody. And so people are mad at the fact that she's 35 years old, instead of being or using this as an example as to why it is that people are overvaluing sex and not spending as much time getting closer to God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that everybody is perfect or whatever, but I was raised to believe that a wife, the most valuable ones, is not just the ones that love God, the ones that actually love you and treat people how they want to be treated, but also people that preserve themselves for their husbands. And so when I see a woman, regardless of how old she is, that is not prioritizing sex over everything, then I don't see that as a bad thing. I think that that is something to be commended. And the fact that she is waiting for her husband is a blessing.